Hello. Welcome to Ecuador. I'm your tour guide. I know everything about this country. I've lived here my whole life, so. But I also have really good English.
Hello everyone, I'm Jasmine McIntosh and I am currently in Panama City, Panama, where I'm at the Solo Uno conference, which means only one in Spanish. And this is a conference for countries in Latin America and the Caribbean, which is Central America and South America and the Caribbean islands, such as Jamaica and Costa Rica. And they are all here to this conference because they are all part of Crew affiliated ministries in their own countries, whether that be Crew, which is Campus Crusade for Christ, or Vida Estudiantil, which means student living in English. And so being at this conference was a great ending to the 6 weeks that I've been out of the country. For 5 of those weeks, I was in Guayaquil, Ecuador, where I was with a team of 44 people, 25 students, 7 staff, and 12 kids. And we went to 3 different campuses and shared the gospel to the students on those campuses. I was at the Universidad de Guayaquil, where I was with a team, my impact team of 8 people. And we went sharing every day in 3 different departments. And during this experience and the whole experience of being in Ecuador was a challenge for me. It really pushed me to be outside of my comfort zone because I have never shared my faith to anyone who was not a Christian already. And also the language barrier was difficult because in Ecuador everyone speaks Spanish and I am not very strong in Spanish. And so sometimes it was a challenge to really get the message across. But I know that Christ was in every conversation, and so I know that whether the person maybe not understand completely what I was saying, we gave them a booklet that talked about the gospel that was written in Spanish so that they can understand what the gospel is in their own language. So it was really great to see that. And there we have had many different spiritual conversations and seen a lot of people come to Christ through this time, and it's been really amazing. Now, here are some of my teammates from this trip and who are going to share some about their experiences while being in Ecuador.
Ecuador was really amazing. It was kind of, I don't know, different than what I expected at first, but I really loved getting to know everyone here. Has been my favorite part, getting to know all of the students. And yeah, people are so open to talking about their faith, and it's been really cool. And I really love the culture, and I really want to come back to see you guys. Thank you so much for inviting us into your culture and just helping us along the way. It's been so much fun.
Share the gospel with people, and we do our team meetings with Vida Estudiantil, and have fellowship with one another, and it's just really cool because this is a different country and they speak a different language, and we're from America and we speak English, but like we can all come together and praise Jesus together.
I definitely saw God working through me and just my boldness in conversations, because I kind of went in with the mindset that the people that I talk to here, I'm probably never going to see them again. And that actually really helped, because I was able to just kind of not worry about what they thought of me, not worry about sounding too forward or sounding weird or whatever, just asking the questions that were hard and would make them think. Yeah, so I think that was really God showing me how necessary it is to be bold. And I think I saw God working through the team, just in how we formed relationships, how it started out super awkward, but then we were all kind of bound together by this common goal of showing Christ to people, and yeah, that kind of built community.
I had to grow like on being patient, because I am not, and same with students, like not being embarrassed about sharing the gospel, and yeah, basically that.
To read a student too, I feel like God has worked a lot within the leaders themselves, because they had gone through a very hard time right before we'd gotten there. We had issues internally with people leaving the group because of turning away from the faith. So they had a very hard time, but through it all, like 3 or 4 times a week you'd see the leaders out sharing on campus, whereas back home it's hard to get people to go out once a week. So I saw a lot of desire for them to continue to push on and, you know, not continue to draw on the past, but to go forward. But obviously not ignore the past. And through myself, I think a lot of personal growth and also growth with the guys, and getting close to one another very quickly, and then continuing it throughout the trip has been really cool. To get to know the guys. It doesn't feel like we've known each other for only 5 weeks, so that's been really cool.
There's so much work through students. I've had multiple people come to me personally and say they've had life change happen in their own personal walks with the Lord, mainly geared around sharing their faith. So they feel like they're more trained in sharing, or they have a love for it that's growing and excitement, and they do that. And then for me, I learned that as a student too, and I really grasped onto sharing, which is why I interned with Crew also after graduating. But now I'm going to transition back into the workplace, and I've been discipling all summer. And that's not one of my fortes as a spiritual gift, but now it's just so cool because I think that's what I'll be doing more of in a workplace setting. The Lord has prepared me to do that. So not only did I enjoy it very much in the moment with my 5 girls, Jasmine, and 4 other girls, but also I think it's going to be just such a good prep for the future, and even like starting a family in the future. My own kids, how will I disciple them to know Christ?
And now, here are some of the leaders of Vida Estudiantil at Universidad de Guayaquil, who are going to share about their experience of having the Americans come and share with them on their campuses.
It was a pleasure for me to meet you because you're kind of shy, but I know that God really used you here in Ecuador, and you have got a special space in our hearts. So thank you for letting us know you, and even if you were sick some days, you also had the opportunity to get up every day and come to campus. So thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ronnie. I'm so glad you are here sharing with us. I'm so happy because I can see how God works through every student, and not just for Ecuador. Even though in USA or another country or in the whole world, Jesus is with us. And I'm so glad because I can see how much Jesus Christ loved me through you. Bye.
I'm so glad to have you here working on our campus, and I hope to see you again. I hope you have had a good time here, and I hope to see you again. Maybe not soon, but I have the hope to see you. Thank you for all your work.
It was really awesome meeting all the Americans, the gringos, how we call them, and there'll be like missed by all of us Ecuadorians. Now I really miss Jasmine, Gabby, Nicole, who I got closer to them, and it was great meeting them. I was blessed by God with this amazing people that I met this couple of days, this past month and weeks, some weeks. Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you for watching this video, and to all my supporters who have been praying for me and who have supported me financially, thank you so much. Without your prayers and the money, this trip wouldn't have been possible, and I am really thankful for what God has been using me for and what He's been doing in Ecuador as well, and I pray that you continue to pray for Ecuador as they are still trying to bring more college students to Christ. Thank you very much.